And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It is Bitcoin Ben, here for the daily. What the pluck is going on in cryptocurrencies and the rest of the world. Today is another amazing day. Number one, numero uno for everyone watching. Get your coins off the exchanges. I don't care if it is the Fold app. I don't care what application it is. Get them off. We have more exchanges dropping like flies. Right? I think who was it on Monday, yesterday, who filed for bankruptcy? I want to say it was Trex. Yeah, I think it was them. That company has $1 billion in assets. Those assets are your coins. My friends, when they hold the coins, they're theirs. Yes, you have a login and you have account rights. But that's not saying much. Right? That's why I tell everybody to use the link under here for Caleb and Brown. Once again, I'm going to say it. Caleb and Brown is an offshore company. They're not affected by American retarded legislators. And they're a white glove service. So you buy your coins, they ship them right to you, and you talk to somebody. I've had several friends of mine who initially were on Coinbase and had issues with their account. And they call me and go, "Hey, Ben, would you get a hold of your friends at Coinbase?" What? Yeah, I'm having an issue at Coin. I can't call my friends at Coinbase and go, "Hey, one of my listeners or 12 of my listeners or 100 of my listeners haven't heard back from you. Could you hit them up? You know how busy I would be." This is why, especially this early in cryptocurrency, it is so vital that you understand what you're holding. You're holding your future wealth. And On the Patreon show today, I'm going to show you an interview with Michael Saylor on how MicroStrategies is launching millions of Lightning wallets into their clients' email systems and into the intercommunication systems of multiple companies, including Amazon.com, where, as Michael Saylor says, you can get rewarded with sats for your participation on the platform. You write a review, you get 100 sats. You write, I don't even know, all right? You listen to this, folks. My God, listen to me when I'm telling you this. MicroStrategies is rolling out software this quarter for corporations to implement reward programs to their customers in Satoshis. MicroStrategies. Michael Saylor is talking about hundreds of millions of accounts. We're not talking 20, 30. This is all rolling out in the next year, if that. What do you think Michael Saylor has been doing? All right. Why do you think, now listen to this. Why do you think the ex-CEO of Twitter, his name escapes me right now, why do you think he just purchased every mining unit that a certain miner is producing all this year? Remember about a year and a half ago when he left Twitter? And he said, I'm moving to Africa. He's creating, I don't know if you guys know this, but he's creating the world's largest Bitcoin mining operation in North Africa. If you don't see where this is going, if you don't understand where this is going, take a moment and ask yourself, do you think the use of the Bitcoin is going up or going down? I had somebody tagged me on Twitter yesterday and say, Ben, you you've been saying for 6 years that Bitcoin's just going to keep going up. When are you going to admit that you're wrong? Wait, so since, let's see, 6 years ago. All right, so since Bitcoin was about $500, maybe 600, and now is sitting at about $30,000. When am I going to admit that Bitcoin is not going to keep going up? Hey, retard, when I started saying it, it was $500. It's now 30,000. It hit $68,000 per Bitcoin. At what point am I going to admit that I'm wrong? How about when I'm wrong? See, and I hate to get aggravated, but I can't help it when I am faced with absolute stupidity. I guess it's people live in the moment so much that and maybe this is why some of us are successful and some of us aren't. Some of us look at a project like the Bitcoin, like Litecoin, like the Divi project, and we see the long view instantly. Just, oh, got it, boom, bam, rock and roll. When others don't. See, I've never looked at life from paycheck to paycheck. A week view, WEEK, week view. I've always looked at life as a continuous, long view. And when you look long view, you understand that every single day is a day to add value. If you add value every single day, as you go, you gain value. Right? It's like knowledge. The older you get, most of the time, you get more wise. Not smart, more wise. Wisdom is learning what works and doing it better. That's what wisdom is. While there are smart people, there are people who are smart that are not wise. What I'm trying to relay to people with my show and my Patreon shows and my club, welcome to the club, live from Sarasota, Florida. I had people. I had someone yesterday ask me, "Hey Ben, how's that club going?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's going great. You know, this, and this, and this." The guy, at the end of the conversation, he goes, "So you're going to keep going with it?" You mean what I just described to you, that's growing and gaining more and more members and more value? Am I going to keep going with that? Uh, yeah, I think I'll keep winning with this. It's what's the other option? It's like people are so jealous of success that they're allergic to it. Like, look at Bitcoin Ben opening a club. Boy, what a loser. If this is losing, damn, I can't wait to win. Winning must really be good. But I digress. Okay. That's why I tell people, even if you don't want to purchase Bitcoin right now, click the link under my video and open an account at Caleb and Brown. It's a security blanket. It's a lot of people. Now, don't get me wrong. Coinbase and Kraken and all that. That's fine. Those are the McDonald's of the crypto world. All right. If you eat at McDonald's and as you go along, you start to realize that you're not feeling so good, that the product you're consuming is not quite making you feel the way that you hoped. Caleb and Brown is 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 like the farmer's market of cryptos. You're talking. Hello, Zoom call. You're talking with your provider of what you're buying. You're not dealing with some half-asser. You know, you're not dealing with an app. You're dealing with a person who knows your name, who knows your situation. You have a personal agent with Caleb and Brown. Now, Ed, what? We have one out and back right over here. Or it's actually in here.
In the gate?
No, in here. Walk through there and it's right through there.
Right through here?
Yep. No.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And
Left?
yes.
All right.
And that personal one-on-one, you make your purchase, they send you the Bitcoin, you verify that you got the Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, and is it back there?
Yeah, I need water.
Oh, water.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, speak it outside.
Oh, that I don't know. We do have a sink right back there. Yep, right in the kitchen area.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right, brother. And so you have one-on-one support with Caleb and Brown. Now, you don't have to use that all the time. And if you want to swing over to McDonald's every once in a while and grab a cheeseburger, God, they got bad cheeseburgers. Do you know that the bread or the bun at McDonald's is formulated not to rot? You can leave it out for months and it will look the same. That's not natural, folks. But what I'm trying to say is what you're holding, what you're buying is so valuable that you should look at it like, all right, I am buying gold. I am buying some diamonds. I am buying every time that you buy a crypto or you're buying some Bitcoin, don't look at it at the price you're buying it. That's the wrong way to look at it. Right? Look at it for 10 years from now. Hell, 2 years from now, 4 years from now. Look at it as the amount of the crypto you're getting, not the amount of fiat that you're paying. Fiat is junk. You are trading a pile of shit, fiat, for a pile of diamonds. Don't look at the pile of shit and go, boy, I hope I make more shit. Because we all know in 10 years, is that fiat going to be worth more shit or less shit? I know one thing, it's still gonna be shit. And as I was saying, today on Patreon, and Michael Saylor, listen to me, folks. Don't think about today. Think about the next 2 years. Think of the amount. Michael Saylor owns a software corporation, a $1 billion+ software corporation that has strategically chosen to build software and implement the Bitcoin and Lightning Network into the software for corporate use and retail use. Michael Saylor knows Elon Musk. In the interview that we're going to go into today on Patreon, you're going to hear Michael Saylor give an example of what Elon could do, hypothetically, that would implement the Lightning Network and the Bitcoin network into Twitter, that would make Twitter a juggernaut of a social platform. Rewards-based communications. Here's a hint. Gee, I wonder if someone else structured his business like this, where Twitter could partner with retail and actually build retail rewards inside Twitter so that the members and the clients of the companies can earn Bitcoin for sharing and growing the community. Oh, well, I'll be damned. It's almost like my idea of a shared economy. Why do you think Tesla purchased a bunch of Bitcoin? Have you heard Elon Musk say he's not so worried about how much he sells the cars for? That his real profit potential is in the software? What if Tesla paid you Satoshis to collect your travel information, your music preference? What if it reached a point, listen to me and remember what I said a week ago. What if Tesla gave you the car was free, as long as they had full access to the information that the car collected inside and out? You know how many cameras are on a Tesla? How would they pay you? Would your car have a wallet? Would you put your Lightning wallet address into the car when you bought it? Or when you got it? My friends, oh, time's up. All right, guys, click the link under here. Join the Patreon. And you're going to understand more and more what I'm talking about. Love you guys. I will see you on Patreon in about 5 or 10 minutes. All right? See you there.